just bringing you to the space of listening. Please understand, if you are not in the space of listening, the truths I am uttering, instead of transforming you, can be like an ego hurt. Understand? When I say, for example, when I make a statement, we all are not one group of people, complete loose. You can take this statement to transform yourself, or you can say, how dare this fellow comes to the stage and says, we are all mental, we are all loose. It is the space of listening which allows transformation through every word. Understand? So few minutes to create the space of listening. Your listening decides how much I am going to speak. You understand? The life, lot of boredom has entered. That is why the listening is missing. Now, just few minutes, maybe it will be 5 to 10 minutes. Sit and listen to this fan sound. Somebody will sneeze, that sound. The accidental sounds which may happen. Somebody will take the paper, somebody will move, somebody's anklet. Now there is no such thing as silence. Some sounds will be coming outside, some construction work sound will come. You understand? Something or other will be happening. Listen to all the sounds, like wait passively. Any sound coming, without missing a single sound. For next 10 minutes, just close your eyes. Sit with a deep, passive mood. Whatever sound is happening in and around you, listen to all those sounds. Today we will work on the root patterns. Listen. Today we will start working on the root pattern. Let me define root pattern. The mental pattern which you create about you and the way you project and about the life and world during the disempowering, powerless moments which repeats continuously in your life and runs through your life. Listen, I'll repeat. The thought pattern, the idea, the statement you make about you and about how you are going to project you to others and about life and world. During the disempowering moment, extreme powerless moment which repeats itself in you again and again is root pattern. Let me expand. 3 words. Mamakara means the inner image. Mamakara means inner image. Ahankara means your outer image. Swa Anyakara, understand? Third word I am introducing. Swa Anyakara means your image about life and others. For example, like life is always out there to get me. Everyone is there to cheat me. Listen, today we will deepen our experience. Deepen our understanding about our mamakara and also discover how our ahankara, please understand, we will deepen our understanding about inner image, actual inner image, and also discover why our actual outer image is the way it is. All of us know we have an outer image, ahankara, but we don't know why we built it in such a way, the way it is. It is like why you do things the way you do things. Why you project you the way you project you. We will discover that now. And Swa Anyakara, which is our image about others and life. How this ahankara and Swa Anyakara took shape. Please listen. All of you are able to understand what I am saying? First thing you need to know, all three happens simultaneously. Listen. Listen. I give you the example. Once, when your brother was beating you as a 3-year-old child, the mamakara will be, I am weak, powerless. The ahankara will be, I am powerful. I will not allow anybody to attack me. And Swa Anyakara means your image about others and life is there out only to torture me. I am always tortured. That is Swa Anyakara. All of you are able to get it? All of you are able to cognize what I am saying? The difference between the three: inner image, outer image, your image about life. Please listen. Please listen. First thing you need to know, your mamakara, your ahamkara, your Swa Anyakara. In English, your inner image, outer image, your image about life. All these three are intertwined. They arise together as one. That's the first thing you need to know. Second, at a vulnerable, intense, incomplete moment of the past, when you are really in this, you feel you are facing the survival threat, completely powerless. Your mamakara means your inner image arises out of disempowering cognition and took shape in you, means your inner image will be always disempowering you. How many of you cognize what I am saying? Your inner image will be always disempowering you. It is your mother-in-law sitting inside you permanently, constantly nagging. Very rarely people get good mother-in-laws. Means if they are dead. No, there are some mother-in-laws haunt you even after death. See, my grandmother is died. My father is died. Father's mother is died. My mother is a sannyasini. Still, if you tell my grandmother's name, her mother-in-law's name, she will shiver. No, really. My father is dead. His mother is dead. Who is my mother's mother-in-law? And she is a sannyasini already. And now our life, only one person who can change or do anything to her life is me. Other than me, there is nobody involved in her life. But even now, if you tell mother-in-law's name, she will shiver. I don't know. Some root pattern only. Anyhow, understand? Listen. This moment when you are faced with a perceived survival threat, you create inner image. Along with this disempowering cognition you got about yourself, two things will happen simultaneously. Listen. See, when you create a disempowering cognition about you, inner image, two things will happen simultaneously at the same time. You also got disempowering cognition about others and life, and you also projected an artificially built pseudo-empowered image about you to others. That is what is ahankara. Listen. One of the biggest problem I face is, for this whole concept I cannot give you from my personal experience. I don't have a single, I tried my best. Even once I have not felt powerless from the birth. Now the biggest problem is, because of that, I am not able to give you my personal life experience. But I think all of you are able to understand. Am I right? All of you are able to understand. Listen. Please understand. When you got a disempowering inner image about you, you create a pseudo-empowered image about you for survival's sake and project that to the world. Understand? Artificially built up pseudo-empowered image about you to others. It is like you create one and get two free. The inner image you create and your image about others and life, and the image you project to others, these two you get free. All of you understand? See, you do not relate with the world the same inner image you created about you. Do you relate with the world? No. Even yesterday, 80% of you did not introduce yourself with the actual inner image. Even if you say, yes, sir, I am a failure talking to you, then immediately you change and tell your other name, your ahankara, and try to know about their ahankara. Even for 1 hour in one session, you don't want to relate with the world, which is actually you are carrying from your, literally from your birth. Maybe from the age of 3 or 4. From the time you know about you, this is the first word you know about you. Am I right? Mamakara is the inner image, is the first word you know about you. From the time you know about you till now, you never relate with the people, world, with what you feel as you. Tell me, with integrity and authenticity, how many of you yesterday honestly did not relate with everyone with your actual inner image and went on flip-flopping? Raise the hand. No, I can tell you 80%. Because if you go with the real, actual inner image, there will not be a place for laughing, joking around, socializing. Here is a fool standing and here is a failure. Failure is shaking hands with a fool. What socializing can happen there? Understand? Alternative compensating cognition. Listen, I am throwing a big word. Alternative compensating cognition you build about you to others is ahankara. Alternative compensating cognition. All of you are getting it? It's a key word. If you want, note down. Now, whoever wants. All right. Now, please drop the pen and paper. Please listen carefully. In order to survive and escape from the perceived confrontation and suffocation, a perceived confrontation and suffocation that you had in an intense, incomplete moment of your past. See, when you felt the survival threat, incompletion, please understand, in order to survive and escape from that suffocation and confrontation, intense, incomplete moment in your past, in order to escape from that cognition which left you in deep incompletion, you grabbed and held to an alternative compensating cognition. All of you are able to cognize what I am saying? Anybody, if you are not able to cognize, please raise your hand so that I will explain. All right. Can anyone come and explain the incident from which you got your root pattern? Can you come to the mic? Doctor, can you come? Can you come? Yes, Doctor.
Swamiji, this was when I was around 6 and a half years old. I was very naughty at that time, and I did something which for the first time really angered my father. And we were living on the second floor of a flat in Mumbai. And he just lifted me, he took me to the balcony and said, "I'll throw you now." And that really shook me. Since that day, I've been quite scared of my dad, even though he was very friendly actually. So that was the turning moment for me.
Can you tell what was the inner image you created about you, the actual inner image?
image was I was totally powerless.
I am powerless.
And I didn't want to show that.
Yes. So, you will create an alternative compensating cognition to show to others. What was that? Can you get that statement?
That I started building a wall around people.
Usually it will be opposite. I am powerful. You understand? Usually it will be related to the inner image. And then, what was the image you created about others and life?
I perceived most elders or authoritative figures as scary.
No, life. No, it's about life. See, exactly the statement you created, tell me that.
Okay.
All you guys are getting it? The online cities.
The cognition I had was life is very scary. And
that's it. And immediately what are the actions you did after you came out of your dad's hands?
Immediately on that moment, I think I just ran to my mother. But
no, that is one thing.
Okay.
Then,
but later, I started avoiding tactics or not confrontational, but not to show any weakness.
Not to show any weakness. That is the ahankara statement. You understand? Getting it?
Yes, Swami.
So all of you are understand, behaving politely is nothing but not to show any weakness. How many of you are able to cognize? So throughout your life you will be behaving politely. You understand? I can say that behaving politely is one of your strength. Am I right?
Yes, Swami.
So now, come on, let the whole group tell me, how many of you understand, cognize what now doctor said, the three statements clearly? See, doctor, behaving politely is great. It has produced many good results in your life. But it is out of wrong reason. So it won't bring fulfillment. You understand what I am saying? It's now, doctor has given one example. Now look into each one of you. Still any of you are not able to understand this three statement? Raise your hand. Still you are not able to understand? Can you come to the mic? Doctor, any quality you develop, out of that compensating alternative cognition, it will bring success. It may bring success, but it won't bring fulfillment. Yes. You see, whenever you build a disempowering inner image, you can't actually use the same to relate with everyone. It is too suffocating. So you build up a pseudo image with which you will bring the hope of survival. Understand?
So from the Mamadhara of feeling afraid, develop a personality that is calming and relaxing and makes everyone get along. Is that it?
Many times, we do not allow anybody to enter into us. That is politeness. See, politely saying no. It is not that always rudeness is required to say no. Ahankara can never fulfill you because it is based on incompletion. Let me expand on these three statements first. Inner image, the image you project to others, alternative compensating cognition, and your image about life and others. All of you are able to cognize these three concepts? Anybody who is not able to cognize these three, raise your hand. Okay, that's good. So we'll move to the next. Now, I wanted each one of you, listen. Now I wanted each one of you to sit with you and dig out. Sit with you and dig out from the earliest memories of your life where you experienced conflict, relive the whole situation in the mirror, sit with mirror and relive the whole situation again. The earliest memory of conflicting situation. Note down in that situation your actual inner image statement. Your actual inner image statement. Your mamakara statement means the statement about you. Second, your actual outer image statement. Your ahankara statement. The statement how you project you to others. Third, your actual image about others and life. Your statement about life and others in your life. It will be usually life is out there to harass me, life is out there to get me, life is always denying what I want. It can be anything. Now identify and write down all the three statements. Clear? All of you are clear? Shall we start the process now? Yes. Please get your mirror and spread all over the hall. Let me ask, how many got all the three statements? How many have not got all the three statements? Few. Okay. I'll help. I'll help those few. People who got, please come. Come to the mic. Come on, go ahead.
So there were two incidents that I used, Swamiji. It was similar to how I found the Mamakara yesterday. What my Mamakara was, I am always being attacked. That was, see what happened was, I was 3.5 years old. I went downstairs, there was a shop. So I went there, I was just sitting there talking to them. And then I spent about an hour there. He's my dad's friend. I came back up. So my dad asked me, why the hell are you going there? You're not supposed to go there. At that moment, I felt I'm attacked. So the survival instinct was, I want to be wanted now.